Imagine building your own AI chatbot without writing everything manually. In this video, we will use a Flutter plus Claude code to build a powerful AI app step by step. Welcome to the AI powered AI development in 2026. Everyone is talking about AI apps right now, but very few people actually know how to build them. So I created a complete Flutter course. You will learn how to build a real AI powered mobile apps step by step by using Flutter and Firebase. This is just not a basic tutorial. Inside the course, you will build a real projects, integrate APIs, work with authentication, database, AI features, CRUD operations, and all explained in a simple, beginner friendly way. If you want to stop watching random tutorials and finally start building a professional app, this course will help you to do that. This course is live on Udemy right now. The link is in the description. What I'm going to do is that first I'm going to create a Flutter chatbot, or you can say a chatbot, by using a Claude code or an Flutter code. Okay, so I'm not going to use my brain to just create this chatbot. I'm going to use a Claude and we'll tell a Claude first to design our chat page where we are going to interact with the AI. Then I'm going to tell that use a Claude API to create this a chatbot. Okay. Now what I need to do is that I'm going to move to the Claude.ai official website, and here we need to write a prompt. Now I'll just write here like I want to create a chatbot by using Flutter. Okay, by using Flutter and Claude API. So first create the design of the home page or an chat page. So I need something really engaging for an users. Okay, now if you're passing a wrong spelling also, so don't need to worry about that. The AI going to catch the wrong spelling and they are going to understand that, right? So I'm going to send this prompt and let's see what response we get from an Claude. So first I'm going to get the design from an Claude, and then I'm going to tell to give me the Flutter code for that so that I can use that code. Okay, so it simply says that now let me create an engaging Flutter chat page design using as an HTML mockup. Okay, I don't know why they have wrote HTML mockup, but let's see what they are trying to create. Maybe they are trying to create some website or like simple design that we can look and later we can just ask for a Flutter code. Okay, so here you can see that this is the design that Claude is trying to create. It has wrote like Claude AI active now. Of course it is active. It has used a Claude Sonnet. Okay, now the reason is that they have used a Claude Sonnet because Sonnet is usually best if you are creating an app. Okay, so they try to use a Sonnet version. Now you know that there are typically a three version like Sonnet, Haiku and Opus. I've explained about this all things many times in my channel. If you haven't followed the last videos in my channel, you can just follow this because we have created a number of apps by using an AI as well. Okay, so what I need to do is that over here you can see that this is the design like, hey, I am a Claude, ask me anything, code writing, analysis or just a chat. What can I help you with today? Write a Flutter widget for a beautiful gradient button with animation. So this is how they are going to reply, and you can see that once the Claude will reply, this is how the animation will be shown as simply been mentioned by a Claude. And you can see that this is the version that Claude is shown like Sonnet. So don't get confused like what is a Sonnet that has been written over here. Okay, so they are trying to use a Sonnet version in the Claude API to give a best app to the user. Okay, so these are all the things. Now I'm going to just ask a code for this because the UI looks really great. Now if you need this in a light theme, you can ask for the light theme as well. As I've told you that prompt plays a big role once you need to get an exact result from an AI. In the prompt I haven't mentioned anything about a dark theme or a light theme, so they try to give me the UI in the dark theme. If you pass that I need this in the light theme, they are going to give you in the light theme, okay, but you need to write that in the prompt. Okay, now let's move, and now I'm going to ask for a Flutter code. Now give me the Flutter code for this. I've got the Anthropic API key and the code that you can see over here. I haven't got an Anthropic API key. Basically, a section where I can add an Anthropic API key, and this is the complete code that has been given by Claude. Okay. Now what I need to do is that directly copy the code, and we are going to move to the main.dart file, and we are going to paste this code something over here. Okay, so this is the first thing that I need to do, and it told me that to add an HTTP package, so that's why you see that this is an error. Okay, so let's copy this package from here, and we just need to move to the perspec.ml file, and in the perspec.ml file, in the dependency section, just add this respective package. Okay, now once we add this package, just run this package. Okay, so the error has been gone, and we have simply got our HTTP package. Now we are facing some error. I don't know what really this error is. They told me that to add this internet permission in the Android manifest.xml file. So we'll move to the Android app, src main Android manifest, and we just need to paste this over here. This permission is usually been needed if you are running the app in the Android device. If you are running the app in the iPhone emulator or any other iOS emulator, you don't need this permission, right? Now this is the thing. I think so that's the thing that told me to be added. That's the thing, and I think so this much the thing the Claude has told me to add, and I think so it's good. Okay, so we have already copied the code and all. Now we are going to test this, but before that they also told me to add an Anthropic API key. Now you need to move to the official website of an Anthropic to get this API key, and once you get an API key, you can just paste this over here. Okay, let me show you the section. Okay, so here you can see that this is a section where you need to paste the Anthropic API key. They have used the model Claude Sonnet 4, and this is the respective version they are trying to, or model version they are trying to use. Okay, and this is the URL. So these are the three things that you can basically see over here. Now I'm going to use the API key, and we are going to paste the API key, and we're going to test the app. Okay, now we are going to just copy that key, and here I'm going to just paste this. I am not going to show you the key, but I am going to do one thing. Basically I'm going to create a new file which is like a constant dot dart over here, and I'm going to paste the API key so that we can directly use that. Okay, so I'm going to just write API key, and we'll paste the API key over here. Now to use that, I'm going to just write like this. I'm going to pass our string name API key. Okay, constant must be initialized. Okay, remove constant. Yeah, so it's done. Yeah, so this is the thing. Now I'm going to just hot restart the app. First let's save all the file, and I'm going to hot restart the app, and yeah, so here it is, and this is the complete UI that you can see, and this is the exact design that has been shared by Claude. Okay, they have just told me that, hey, I am Claude, ask me anything, code, writing analysis, or just a chat, what can I help with you today? Okay, so I'm going to just tell that. Okay, so there are the different section as well. Write a Flutter code, explain a concept. Okay, so I've sent the explain a concept. So I would be happy to explain a concept for you. Could you let me know which specific concept you would like me to explain? For example, a scientific concept or anything. Okay, so I'm going to just ask like, what is Claude, explain me. Okay, so that's a thing that I'm going to pass over here, and I'm going to just ask that, what is a Claude, explain me. So they give me the complete detail that you can see. It has wrote that, great question, let me explain what Claude is. What is Claude? Claude is an AI assistant created by an Anthropic. As you know that he is using the term I am a, because this reply has been simply been given by Claude. You can see that it can just write a Claude is a, but he is using the term I am a large language model trained to be helpful, harmless, and honest in conversation. Okay, the key characteristics that they have: conversational AI, text based, knowledgeable, helpful. What I can do: answer the question, explain the concept, help with the writing and editing, code in various programming language, blah blah blah. You can see that there are lot many things that you can pass up: brainstorm ideas, summarize text, debug my code. We can just ask a Flutter code as well. Okay, so this is the complete thing or the chatbot that we have created by using a Claude AI and a Flutter code. Now I'm also going to explain you like how the AI is simply managing all the things and how we are getting the reply. Okay, so the main thing is a prompt. So the prompt is simply over here. The system, you are a Claude, a helpful and a friendly AI assistant. Be concise and clear while writing the code. Wrap it in a triple back ticks. Okay, this is the thing that I can see over here. They can you can see that there are different suggestion that has been shown over here. Okay, that's also look really great, and this is the complete Flutter code that you can see. Now one more thing I want to tell you, that if you want to know about each and everything that has been written over here, now the copy paste work doesn't work every time, because if you want to make any changes anything in this app, if you don't have an idea like what is a prompt, what really the API does, how the API call works or anything, then you can't do the changes according to your wish. So that's why I prepared that course. You can simply see that link in the description box and in the comment box as well, and that course will help you to get more knowledge about a Flutter and a complete course on a Flutter and how you can simply integrate the API, AI, a Firebase and everything, right? So you can follow that course as well. Okay. Now one more thing I can see that they are trying to use a hashtag and a star sign once we get a reply from an AI. Now this is the normal thing, is that not only in the Claude AI, if you try to use a Open AI or like a Gemini, you will see this error as well. This is not an error, but once we get a data from an API, the AI simply gives the detail in the form of hashtag or a star. So I am going to just tell that do not use any special character from their side. Okay, so I can just pass a prompt like this: don't use don't use okay, make it, we need to use like this, yeah, and then this thing, yeah. Now I can just write don't use any special character. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm going to just pass the comma. Now the error has been gone. Now if you don't know about like what really the prompt is and how we can just add a line in the prompt, then how you will do that? Okay, so that's why just a copy paste not work really in the coding. You need to understand the code that has been given by an AI. Though the AI makes our work really easy, but the AI can't do everything. Okay, so that's the thing, and that course will just help you to get more knowledge about Flutter. Okay, so this is the complete chatbot that we have created by using a Claude AI and a Flutter. Now if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, then show your support by hitting that like and subscribe button, as I am noticing that while many of you are loving our videos but haven't hit that like and subscribe button. I don't know why. So hit the like and subscribe button and show your support. And if you have any special idea or recommendation on videos that you want me to make, you can just write in the comment box. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.